The most persecuted minority in the world. This is how the United Nations describes the Rohingya Muslims of Myanmar. They faced years of state-sponsored violence and persecution in Myanmar, which numerous countries have said amounts to ethnic cleansing. In 2017, over 1 million Rohingya fled across the border to neighboring Bangladesh, creating the fastest developing humanitarian crisis in the world. Now, Bangladesh is making plans to send them back.
The situations in Bangladesh for the Rohingya refugees is very dire, is very concerning, particularly with the push for the repatriations where the situations in the other side of the border is not conducive enough.
Bangladesh announced plans to send 6,000 refugees back to Myanmar by the end of the year. The country's military junta, climate disasters, and no guarantee of safety have left human rights groups concerned.
Most Rohingya want to go home, but they want safety, they want equal treatment, they want their land back, and they want the perpetrators of ethnic cleansing and acts of genocide held to account.
Despite repatriation efforts by the Bangladeshi authorities, many refugees have refused to go. The government in Myanmar, which took power in the 2021 military coup, is now led by the same man accused for crimes against humanity before the International Criminal Court. But as Bangladesh struggles to host over 1 million extra people, international support has also dwindled. Earlier this month, the World Food Programme cut food vouchers to refugees, which UN officials say will have dire effects on families.
The rates of malnutrition will increase, the rates of stunting will increase, the development of the child in that context will be endangered.
More than 1 million Rohingya Muslims live in Cox's Bazar, the world's largest refugee camp, which is vulnerable to climate disasters, fires, and overcrowding. But many see no alternative.
Without very basic human right, is pushing these Rohingya back to a killing field where they escaped from. Indeed, Rohingya are not stateless. I am a Rohingya myself, and we are like any other Burmese. We are an ethnic, and we belong to Myanmar, and Myanmar belong to us as well, like any others.
Experts say the crisis has created an impossible situation. The government of Bangladesh and Rohingya refugees want the same thing, for them to return home. But without addressing safety and dignity, what awaits them in Myanmar could be worse than their current situation. Klein, Wang, Glauert, and Herel Hughes for TaiwanPlus.